Why do billionaire geniuses keep face planting when it comes to their media businesses? I think I have an idea. This is top of mind because of Elon Musk's AI chatbot Grok calling itself Hitler and the long journey he took with Twitter to make it worth the same as X. We've of course seen it in a class of billionaires owning newspapers. These are of course just the most prominent examples, but I run a news organization I've had for 16 years. I see this in lots of cases, in lots of ways where very smart people from certain industries can't seem to understand why media is so hard. My take, media essentially runs in reverse to nearly every other business. What do I mean by this? Most businesses require an incredible upfront cost and effort. Figuring out the process and the market and building it over time, sometimes literal capital assets, but even in other asset-light businesses, the focus is on getting product market fit or figuring out a market niche and then exploiting it with getting ever more efficiency. Year 10 feels so much easier than year 1. Media is the opposite. Any dummy can launch a podcast. You can spin up a newsletter or a website. You can clone some other news site. We have hundreds of years of archives in how news and other media forms are created, and now you can ever more easily copy that work from other people. Media has no barriers to entry because of all the incredible information and communications technologies we've built. This fools the bright billionaire or business person from any other industry because they're trained in their mind to say, oh, it just gets easier over time. All these dummies in journalism or media or whatever must not understand it. I am so bright, I will come from this other industry, and I will just make it so easy. I've had success in this other industry, so surely I can come into this one. Why does media work in reverse like this? I think there are 3 ways. For one, media is inherently error prone. Whether you mean news or any kind of content production, you have a very high surface area for errors. Everything you put out is another chance for blowout. You're not building one product. In some sense, you're building essentially limitless products. In this way, it's a kind of services business that operates at a product scale. 2, you're essentially building with a community, with an audience. In that way, the brand is deeply consensus building. The origin of the word media literally means in the middle. It doesn't ever get easier. So that's third, that the audience compound. Best case scenario, you grow the expectations and the number of people who have an opinion on that. It's not quite the same as selling to customers. You're in community with people. So what's the lesson? This is relevant for anyone who wants to create any kind of media brand or content strategy or news organization or whatever, that don't be fooled. Day 1 is the most painless it will ever be. Most businesses get easier with each passing day. In media, it might be the opposite. And that's my answer to the question.